What's up everyone? It's your boy LJ and I'm back with another unboxing. I actually didn't think it was gonna happen so quick. I wasn't going to pull the trigger on this and ultimately I just went ahead and I did it. And I wasn't gonna pull the trigger on this for a few reasons. One, because I wasn't sure that it was gonna fit within the rack. I kept reading some things saying that it might be a little too wide. It was a little clunky as far as putting up some reps when you're benching. See if I'm not giving it away too much. Also, REP Fitness is supposed to be coming out with something like this pretty soon. They announced it in October and it still hasn't dropped, so I got tired of waiting. And it was also on sale, so it was $169 plus tax, free shipping. So $185 total. Now, if you haven't guessed by now, and if you didn't read the titles to this video, the unboxing is for the Titan Fitness Multi-Grip Camber bar. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just get right into it. It looks like it's been packaged really well. And for me, it was surprising as heck. Not gonna lie, if you've seen any of the other videos, I did have one with the multi-grip camber bar. Oh, sorry. Apologies. I actually shot a video when I received the Titan Fitness rackable squat bar, and if you watched it, you'll see that that sucker came with no packaging whatsoever. It was literally just left at my front door. No packaging, no wrapping, no box. They just came by and they just dropped it off, and that was that. I was surprised as heck. The fact that it didn't have any type of protective packaging or anything, no bubble wrap, nothing. So to see this box the way it is and to see how carefully they actually packaged it, that's surprising as heck, not gonna lie. Again, really good packaging. I'm super shocked. I'm not sure. It was likely just the experience, I guess, with the squat camber bar. But this here, I mean, this was packaged really well. Obviously, they don't want this getting dinged up. I'm surprised again with the other packaging that I received before. But anyways, again, awesome. Awesome packaging. So let's get this out of the box. I'm just gonna, bam, there we go. Ta-da! Oh man, all right. The powder coating and whatnot, I mean, looks clean for the most part. Oh, there goes one ding, so looks like the first ding, probably I did it. So my biggest concern was actually, again, the fit. I heard it was a really tight fit, so let's see if it actually fits all right, with no problems on my actual J-cups. Ooh, no joke, it is a super tight fit. Now again, just for reference, the rack that I have is the PR4000 by REP Fitness. This to this end to end, it's about 41 inches. So you're not gonna have too much give on each end. So just keep that in mind. That's really what my biggest concern was to begin with, was this tight fit. So the Titan Fitness site has this at 46 pounds with the weight capacity of 1,000 pounds. I don't know if that's true or not, and I don't really plan on testing it out. Now, actually, another thing that I wanted to mention, one of the other reasons why I didn't necessarily want this bar, I'm not really a big fan of the way these grips are set up, like the fact that they're just straight up and down, that they're not at an angle. I mean, yes, you do have these that are behind me that are at an angle, and I kind of wished that these here were at a slight angle. Just, I feel like this might get really uncomfortable after a while. Like I don't know how that's gonna work out, but again, I'm gonna have to break this in and kind of see how that goes. One last thing I would mention is that it's a 2-inch drop. That's the camber. So this is supposed to allow you to get a bigger range of motion when you're actually like benching. So you're gonna be able to get deeper, and you could actually use it as like a, what is this called? Like a board press, which I've personally never done, where you're not having to come all the way down. And then of course, you got like your typical stuff like bent over rows and whatnot, so that you can actually come all the way through on the range of motion. But anyhow, so as I mentioned, I was very unsure about getting the cambered bar, not just because of the way those grips are actually set up as far as the angle goes, but the actual width of the bar. I wasn't sure that it was going to fit the PR4000. That was my biggest concern. So let me show you what I mean. All right, so I mean, it is a super tight fit. That's gonna be interesting when there's actual weight on the bar. So you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna mess up my rack. I'm pretty sure, not now, but there's no way that I'm not gonna scrape up against the post. You have like very little to no play whatsoever. You know what? For $185 after taxes, whatever, free shipping. Again, it's the PR4000. So if you've considered this bar and you weren't sure if it was gonna fit, there you go. Now you know. It will fit. You're gonna have to be a little extra careful when you're doing those reps, which might be hard to do, especially when you start to go heavier and you're wanting to like max out and whatnot. Even here, as I was putting it back, I was like, okay. So you just keep that in mind. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to share the purchase. I had some questions myself and I just figured I'd share with y'all. I will break it in, get a little bit more use out of it. And if I get enough questions, I'll go ahead and I'll post another video with updates and whatnot. There you have it. Go check it out if you want. I'll put the link down in the description below. Thanks again for watching. This is your boy LJ, and I'll catch you next time.